New York City, 1946. A baby boy was born into the wealthy Trump family. His name, Donald John Trump. No one knew it then, but this boy would grow up to become one of the most powerful, controversial, and talked about leaders in history. From a real estate empire to reality TV stardom, from the White House to global headlines, Trump's journey has been filled with success, failure, and dramatic comebacks. This is the story of Donald Trump, a man who changed American politics forever. Chapter 1. The businessman who wanted more. Donald Trump grew up in Queens, New York, in a wealthy family. His father, Fred Trump, was a real estate tycoon, and young Donald learned the business from him. But he didn't just want to build apartments. He wanted to build skyscrapers, casinos, and luxury hotels. In the 1980s and 90s, Trump's bold personality and massive real estate projects made him one of the most famous businessmen in America. He built Trump Tower in New York, launched casinos in Atlantic City, and bought luxury golf courses worldwide. But with big risks came big failures. Trump faced bankruptcies, lawsuits, and financial struggles. Still, he always found a way back to the top. But business wasn't enough for him. He wanted more. He wanted power. Chapter 2. The reality TV star who became a political force. In the early 2000s, Trump became a TV superstar with his show The Apprentice. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic, making him a household name. But behind the scenes, Trump was watching American politics closely. He saw people angry with the government. He saw businesses struggling, jobs leaving America, and politics becoming more divided. Then, in 2015, Trump made a shocking announcement. Standing in Trump Tower, he declared, "I am officially running for President of the United States." The world laughed. Political experts said he had no chance. But Trump defied the odds. With his slogan, "Make America Great Again," he promised to bring back American jobs, strengthen the U.S. economy, build a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border, fight against Washington's elite. He used social media like no other politician before him, especially Twitter, where he directly spoke to millions of people. And then, in November 2016, against all expectations, Trump won the U.S. presidency, defeating Hillary Clinton. A businessman had just taken over the most powerful office in the world. Chapter 3. The most controversial presidency in modern history. Trump's presidency was anything but normal. Some saw him as a fighter for the people, while others called him the most divisive president in history. During his 4 years in office, he cut taxes and created jobs, strengthened the U.S. military, negotiated peace deals in the Middle East, confronted China on trade, appointed 3 Supreme Court justices. But his time in office was also filled with scandals, investigations, and controversy. His impeachment trials, his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, his tough stance on immigration and the border wall, his Twitter wars with celebrities, politicians, and world leaders. Everything led up to one of the most shocking moments in U.S. history, the storming of the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. By the time the 2020 election arrived, America was deeply divided. Trump ran for re-election against Joe Biden, but this time he lost. And just like that, his presidency ended. Chapter 4. The Comeback King. Most politicians fade away after losing an election. Not Donald Trump. Even after leaving office, he remained one of the most powerful figures in American politics. He continued his rallies, criticized Joe Biden's administration, and hinted at another run for president in 2024. His influence over the Republican Party remained strong, with millions of supporters believing he was the true leader of America. Now, as another election approaches, the world is watching. Will Donald Trump make a shocking comeback? Can he win back the White House, or will history remember him as America's most controversial leader? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Donald Trump's story is far from over.